Hello, this is the first of our little heritage videos, heritage transport videos. We're at the Strathspey Steam Railway today, which is where we're going to start. It's also the first video with my new GoPro, so let's see how this turns out. Strathspey Boat-of-Garten station, that's where we are. The shop. Look at this old-fashioned waiting room. The local train's into Aviemore for the journey back to Brimhill, although in our case we're only going as far as boat-of-garten. The line is in the process of being extended to Grantham-on-Spey. This is a nice town in its own right, so we'll make it a great attraction for tourists coming to Aviemore. And back on we go again. That was pretty cool actually. There's the train back there. We only went into Aviemore and back. From Boat-of-Garten, it was only about 10 minutes each way. For our next site, we took the train from Glasgow out to the Summerlee Museum of Scottish Industrial Life in Coatbridge. It seems fitting that in order to get there you need to go through the industrial heartland in the east end of Glasgow. In days gone by there were multiple railway works here, where locomotives and other rolling stock were manufactured for export all over the world.
We are now approaching Mill Grove.
Sadly, all that's left now is the mothballed Glasgow Works in Springburn, formerly called St Rollops. You can see the railway to Springburn branching off to the left here.
We are now approaching Barrow Hill.
There are two exhibits in Summerlee that are probably two of the most significant examples in the history of transport in Glasgow. On arriving at the museum, the first of these two comes into view straight away. In its heyday, the tram network in Glasgow covered over 100 miles of network across 30 different routes, and served the city for 90 years until their withdrawal in 1962. Summerlee has a small stretch of operating tramway and 3 cars that run on it. There we are, just like days of old on the tram. I knew about the tramline before we came to Summerlee today, but what I didn't realise beforehand was just how good the museum itself was. So much to see across so many different subjects. This is just a small selection of what was there. The museum is set in grounds of 22 acres, so even after seeing the main indoor part there's still plenty to see outside. Yeah, I said there was two things that we were going to come and see here, so we're just about to come to the second one. This is one of only two remaining Glasgow Blue trains, the other one being at Bo'ness. They were introduced in 1960 when the North Clyde line was electrified, although this particular one is from a later batch intended to serve the south side. These trains were iconic around Glasgow. It's sad to see this one in such a bad state of disrepair, although there is a team of guys working hard to restore it. Hopefully someday it'll look a lot better. We made our way back up to the main building and headed back to Glasgow. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Summerlee really was a pleasant surprise, would recommend it to anyone. The Waverley is a heritage paddle steamer built in Glasgow in 1947 and is the last remaining ocean-going paddle steamer in the world. We took it from Glasgow out to Loch Long in Argyll.
We haven't passed Clyde Bank yet, have we? No, we have. We have the Clyde Bank Leisure Centre. One of the really cool things to see is the open engine. There is a restaurant and a couple of bars on board, but I never filmed any of them today. All in all, the Waverley makes for a great day out. If you enjoy watching our videos, then please hit the like button and subscribe for more content.